Let's say that we wanted to calculate our average monthly sales for each product, expressed as a dollar amount. If the concept of an average, also known as a mean, is foreign to you, please see the lecture notes. I've placed a helpful refresher there. Simply put, the average of a set of numbers is the sum divided by the count. So if I were to try to find the average sales of cupcakes, I would want to take the sum of the sales from the 2 months and then divide it by the number of periods, which in this case is 2 because we're talking about 2 months of sales. Let's give it a go. Let's first type equals sum, because an average is a sum over count, sum the two numbers, close the parentheses, then divide by a count, open parentheses, and then highlight these two. Close my parentheses and hit enter, and it returns $110. At first glance, this calculation appears to be right because the average is between the two numbers that we use to calculate it. Excel actually has a function that does this all for us. Excel has a built-in average function. Let's delete what we already have. To use the average function, type equals average, open the parentheses, and then choose the items that you would want to average for. Average will sum these two numbers and then divide it by the number of cells that you are summing, which is 2. Close the parentheses and hit enter, and we see that Excel returns the same thing as before. Now, we could just use the fill handle to click and drag this down, but Excel actually uses the AutoSum feature for the average function as well. So let's try using the AutoSum feature to average our numbers. First, highlight the set of cells that you want to calculate averages for. Then go to the Formulas tab of your ribbon, choose AutoSum, and then click Average, or use the shortcut Alt-M-U-A. Now, Excel has automatically calculated all the averages for us, and if we go into these formulas, we see that it's doing it across the correct ranges.